Welcome back for Lesson 2 in Building Your Personal Learning Network with Amanda Anderson. Look back at your previous lesson. After a few days of curation, you should have a good idea of what is working for you and what isn't. Have you added more bloggers to follow? Removed some who didn't have what you're looking for? How about any adventures on Twitter or Google+, or any other social media network that you might be using? Let's talk about where you are at this point. What are you going to do with this newfound resource pile? Methods of reflection can vary from private to public reflections. A personal journal or private blog to write down your notes and experiences is one way to keep track of what's working for you and what isn't working. Even notes written down on your lesson plans is a great way to reflect on your daily activities. Conversations with peers is a more public but still controlled environment of reflection. The value of a conversation cannot be understated. Talk to your fellow teachers about what you have tried, what has worked, and what hasn't worked. Finally, reflecting in the public arena, where you invite others to challenge you and even join in the conversation using a public blog or other social media outlets to spark a conversation. So what do you need to do? It's quite simple, really. Let's use an example of a lesson plan that you downloaded. You execute this lesson plan. When you're all done, you have to ask yourself, did it work? Did it fail spectacularly? Write everything down. Maybe a piece of the project worked, but another piece failed. Why did it fail? Those are the questions you need to ask. The other part of this is your mission statement, your personal philosophy. Did that lesson fit who you are as a teacher? Perhaps you are a student-focused teacher and you want your class to be student-centered, and this lesson was more teacher-centered. It was more you doing the work and less your students doing the work. So write it down. To develop your own personal mission statement, you might want to read others, check their blogs, see what they're writing about and what their philosophy is, respond to their philosophies, and be inspired. Now that you have a basic understanding of what reflection is, it's time to do your part. Create a blog if you don't already have one. Write your first post. If you're brave, share that blog with the world. If you're not quite ready for that, that's fine. My suggestion, try to write something down at least once a week. Thanks again for watching this presentation on reflection. Please stay tuned for the third part in our series on building a personal learning network.